Hey guys, it's Malon or Malon B here, and I wanted to do a quick update. Let me start off by showing you guys my completed plant. Last time I showed you guys, I think I showed you guys that I was working on this. I was making the leaves. It's such an easy project. So anyway, obviously you make the leaves first and then you put it together. It took me maybe a couple of hours to do, and this is the dirt part. It's just pretty much a ball that you can stuff anywhere in any planter. And like I said, via the pattern, it tells you to put some kind of wiring into the leaves, like to make them posable if you like. I didn't do that. I did make these with one hook smaller than what they suggested in the pattern, so they are kind of pliable on their own that way. Anyway, this is what it looks like. Very pretty. I like it a lot. I kind of wanted to make another. I'm looking into seeing if they have any other plants other than cactus, because they have a lot of cactus ones, but which is fine, but I want something that's like other than that. So this is like one of the few that I found, and the other ones I found are other types of succulents, but they're also really pretty. They look really pretty. I may try to make at least one or two of those. But yeah, trying to see if they have any others that have like big leaves kind of thing. So anyway, this is it. Let me show you guys a pattern. I did make, let me see, five large leaves and 4 small ones. So I forgot how much the pattern, or how many the pattern calls for. It is a free pattern. This is from Yarnspirations, and the pattern itself is called Crochet Succulents. The pattern is using cotton yarn, sugar and cream yarn, but obviously I used Red Heart Super Saver, and it turned out just fine. So anyway, that's a snake plant, and then these are the other two they have there. They also do have a YouTube tutorial, I believe, on how to make all of them, so that's even easier for whoever would want to use that. I finished the scarf as well I was working on. I showed you guys last time. I finished the knitting. I did not block it or seam it yet. You guys know I released a pattern recently. It is called the Offset Cowl. So I finished this one. It was using some cotton yarn, and actually I forgot to bring down the label for it again, so I don't know like the brand or the information exactly for it, but this is what it looks like. I really especially love like the purples and blues in this section. I love those sections. This is what it looks like, and I probably will block it after I seam it. I will seam the ends first, and then I'll block it together. Now I don't really work with cotton, so I have no idea how it's going to be when it's blocked. Like, some places say that cotton doesn't stretch, some say that it does. Like, and once it dries, it stays that way and doesn't go back to like its original dimensions. I don't know. And like, since I don't work with it very often at all, and of course I don't think I've ever really made something wearable, even though I guess a cowl isn't considered wearables. I don't know, like it's versus like a sweater. But it's gonna be interesting. Hopefully I'll get to block it sometime by, if not this week, maybe this weekend, and then I will show it to you guys probably next time whenever I make another update. I also, well, it's not a completed project, but I finished the back from the sweater I was working on. Let me show that to you guys. I mean, I was pretty close to finishing last time anyway, but it is complete. And actually, you know what, I was kind of taking a break from this, and so I didn't start on the side panels of the sweater yet. And I mean, no rush, right, because it's actually getting pretty hot here. So anyway, I finished the back. Again, next is the side panels, and then the arms, etc. And I keep showing this pattern to you guys, but I'll show it to you again in case you don't know what I'm making. This is the pattern I dyed some yarn for. I dyed all the yarn, and I got very different shades in all of the skeins I dyed, which is why it's sort of like a fade effect or whatever. So anyway, this is this sweater, Chogolisa. So it's a paid for pattern. Again, I don't recall how much it is, but you can find it on Ravelry. It's by Louette. However, it is written by Ron Strong, if you're familiar with him. And obviously, this is what it is going to look like. So yes, definitely finished the back. I don't know when I'm gonna start with the sides next. I still have all my skeins like lined up in a row, ready to go for whenever I start working on something. But I was working then on the cowl, trying to finish that, and then I was looking for something else to do, like a small project that I can finish up quickly. So I'm actually working on another one, which is going to be my pattern for this month. And it's so like beginner, it's really in the beginning stage, so I don't know if I want to show it to you guys, but actually, you know what, maybe I will. Maybe I will show it to you guys, because this is the first version. It's not exactly what I'm looking for, but it definitely will be, you know, helping me make a better version. So this is a cowl, and doesn't really look much, doesn't look like much, right, at all, but and it probably doesn't even resemble it so much. Like if you guys see this, you probably wouldn't be able to tell what it is, right? But this is supposed to be a cowl that resembles the oh my gosh, what's the word for that? Like the warp pipes or whatever you call it from the Mario games. I made like a little picture thing. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to put it in here because I haven't edited with my phone in a long time, but if I can add it here. Again, it's supposed to resemble the pipes from the Mario games, and I actually posted that picture in one of the groups I follow, which is for like gaming people, gaming moms specifically, and they suggested that I add some other colors in here to kind of so it makes it look like the reflections on the actual pipes, the ones in the games. I think it would definitely help a lot. So anyway, this is very simple. It's just double crochet. I did 60 with an eye hook. So just double crochet, and for the top part here, is really just, you know, a couple of black rows, single crochet, then more double crochet, and I ended up with a black row here. So I just folded that over, and I planned to sew it together, like sew it to the bottom layer here so it doesn't flip up. But anyway, this is it. Now again, not completely happy with it because I think it can look a little bit more like the piping. I'm gonna try to add colors to it, see what I come up with. But obviously this is a cowl, and it's kind of hot right now, so I'm not gonna keep it on for long. But let me show you guys what it will look like. It will be like that. That's what it will look like, something like this. You guys know I prefer cowls that are closer to my neck. It's supposed to not. And I keep looking this way because I'm like used to the camera being there, but right now it's like down there. So if I look like I'm looking out of the screen, is because I'm trying to find the camera where it usually is. So anyway, this is my current project right now. And since I finished the other cowl, that's the offset cowl, I'm going to see what else I can start with. You know, I have one more work in progress that I showed you guys like a couple of videos ago probably, and it's the cowl I'm doing using some hand-dyed yarn, like a green and a speckled yarn, but maybe I'll get back to that. What else? This week is Teachers Appreciation Week, or in my son's school they call it Staff Appreciation Week or something like that, and they gave us like a list of, or yeah, a list of themes for each day. So for example, yesterday was, what was yesterday? Monday was wearing your teacher's favorite color. Today was giving them a treat, like give your teacher a special treat or something like that. And tomorrow is if they need any supplies for their classroom. The day after that is saying thank you or something like that, like writing her a note or making her a card, etc., something like that. And the last day, I think, is just like to wear the colors of the school or something. I don't know. But anyway, obviously it's not like you have to do it. It's just like a suggestion they give you, since you know a lot of people, I guess, usually want to do something special for the teachers or the staff or whatever. So for giving her a gift, my son, well, actually I made her a card, obviously, and I wrote a little note on there for her, and my son's gonna be helping me decorate the card. And also, I don't know, since it's so hot, right? Like it's already pretty hot here. I don't know if it's a good idea to like gift her something yarn, like something handmade. I have so many cowls, and again, I don't even use them that often myself, like when it's cold. So I was thinking of gifting her one, and or maybe just giving her a candle or something, because I have a lot of candles. So I'm still like going in between that. Yeah, I'm still going in between. So just trying to decide what to do for that. That's actually all I'll be working on, guys. So I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you again next time. Bye.